Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Saiful Anwar bin Ahmad Shahimi and my metric number is S55173. Today I'm going to talk about a summary of e-Global Discovery Program. That's program start from 17 August to 22 August. And this program is joint venture between University Malaysia Terengganu and University Brunei Darussalam. Let's look. Okay, first question of this program: what the value that I obtain for this program? Okay, most students know that the importance of capturing lesson learned is a good for the team, organization, existing and the future program. Lesson learned are the documented information that reflects the both of the positive and negative experience of the project. Learning occurs on every time without calculating time also in this program. Lesson learned in this learning gain from e-Global Discovery. I learned from our own experience as well as the experience of others. All participants in this lesson learn session review the lesson and learn report that made decision on how to use knowledge gained. Sharing lessons learned among the members prevent the misunderstood from repeating the same mistake and also allow them to take advantage of organizational best practice. Lesson learned can be used to improve future stage. It is not necessary to wait until the end of the program for learning to occur. Lesson can be identified to any point during the class. Lesson learned sessions conduct at different time frames based on culture and biodiversity of in Brunei Darussalam at 17 August to 22 August. The best time to begin discussing lesson learned is during the class kick-off meeting. Question number 2. Students should demonstrate how they can be apply the lesson in their day-to-day life. Okay, I will show this question with a learned process. Okay, this program start with introduction to Brunei culture and a lifestyle. It's program to introduce the participant or student to significant aspect in life in Brunei Darussalam. It also enables students to learn about and understand of Brunei community and culture and are expected to have a greatest awareness and understanding of Brunei Darussalam. Okay, the next class is developing an entrepreneurship mindset. This short course will develop an entrepreneur mindset framework like design, decide, and de-risk and deliver. The student will able to use this tool to simultaneously identify resources that are available to them to help them to become more successful and can use smart experimentation to clarify go quadrant, share quadrant, kill quadrant, or a delay quadrant. This tool could help anyone who want to be successful in doing a smart experiment to manage a company or manage a mini activity of a big project. Okay, question number 3. How the value can be applied in maritime industry? Okay, in the maritime industry, integrity is one of the most important value to be applied and should take it seriously. In other words, build a culture of integrity to transform the maritime industry. This is because the maritime industry is a global business network that need a working together to work to many countries. For example, all merchant ships should obey the maritime legal regimes that should meet the national and international rule, convention, guideline, code, and standards such as port authority and local government, with a new culture of integrity pillar, and this collective action have a result in reduction in demand of facilitations payment using the canal and the new regulation in Argentina that make it more difficult for officials to demand a bribe and improve easy operation with an implementation of standardized operation procedure and mechanisms. Thus, the vision of maritime industry free of corruption that enable fair trade to the benefit of society at large. Okay, the next value is to encourage self-confidence. For example, if I work for shipping company, this value I learned also can be applied in the maritime industry. For example, in the future when I work involving the maritime industry, we should be more confident to share idea and opinion. This is because each option that should we need to be good as possible to avoid undesirable change. Therefore, each option that must be selected is a creative and innovative. For example, the idea and how to maximize the profit and minimize the loss. That means making the work become more efficient, so that can help the company become more successful and gain a lot of profit. Thus, adapt quickly and react to input that focus on collective action and capability building. Okay, recommendation for the future program. It was my great pleasure to recommend to the university and increase in a joint venture like this EGDP. Maybe our university can be the host for the next program. This is the way we can share more scrutiny that will make more information to access and make it easier for students to understand their studies or assignment will given. This will produce a better quality student in the future. In that meantime, we can promote our own country to another world that increase our ranking or the title of the new university.